This award season, there have been a lot of movies about movies. The Fabelmans is Steven Spielberg's memoir. Babylon is the story of 5 stars during their transition from silent movies to talkies. And Sam Mendes' Empire of Light is about a small movie theater in the English seaside town of Margate. These are beautifully shot and wonderfully made movies. Roger Deakins' work in Empire of Light is superb. Babylon's enormous set pieces with hundreds and hundreds of extras and over-the-top decadence is incredible. And The Fabelmans is an intimate portrait of Steven Spielberg's childhood. But they have a problem: the Power of Cinema Trope. At one point, all of these films pivot to what I call the Power of Cinema Trope. For example, listen to these clips.
Movies are dreams that you never forget.
Amazing.
It is amazing, because it's just static frames with darkness in between.
Wow.
You know what? There's beauty there. What happens up on that screen means something.
The Power of Cinema Trope is when a movie tells you about how amazing movies are, how they have the power to emotionally move the audience, and ultimately that movies are super important. The reason I hate this trope isn't because I disagree with the ideas. I love movies, but when movies tell the audience how important they are, it comes off as navel-gazing and self-indulgent. Show me an emotionally powerful movie. Don't just tell me about it. It reminds me of the struggling writer trope in literature. I don't want to read a book where the writer's telling me that writing is the most difficult form of art and also the most powerful. Hemingway already did that perfectly in A Movable Feast, and there's no need to do it again. The Power of Cinema's signature shot is set in a movie theater and shows the audience gazing, or gaping, up at the screen. This is such an annoying shot because it's literally just telling you how you're supposed to be feeling about movies. It's not a new trope either. In 1962, Godard's landmark Vivre sur Vivre featured one of the first examples of this trope. In the scene, the woman watches the 1928 film The Passion of Joan of Arc. Godard juxtaposes the silent images of the characters in The Passion of Joan of Arc with his own character. At this time, this was groundbreaking because it went against established filmmaking and created a meta layer for viewing. 1988 brought the trope to its most vein in Cinema Paradiso. I mean, with a name like that, I'm not sure what else you'd expect. Much of the film contains lavishing images of the audience's appreciation for film. Movies about movies are often award favorites because everyone in the Academy is obviously interested in movies and has that shared experience. In recent years, there have been several major movies about movies, like La La Land and Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. 2017 had The Disaster Artist, a movie about the making of a really bad movie. In 2013, Argo, a movie about the real making of a fake movie, won Best Picture. And in 2011, The Artist, a silent film about 2 actors during the transition from silent films to talkies, won Best Picture. And of course, there's classics like 8½, and Singing in the Rain. At their best, these movies can take place around the making of movies, but focus on the characters and their emotions, like in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood or La La Land. At its worst, the Power of Cinema trope can come across as crass. Empire of Light deals with mental health issues and racially motivated violence. And while movies can certainly help us better understand other people, I think the way it's done in the film is a bit flippant and self-aggrandizing. Babylon's Power of Cinema scene seems merely self-indulgent, as Damien Chazelle has an almost church-like reverence to his scene. Side note, I did like the experimental bit that Chazelle added to the end though. The Fabelmans deals with this problem the best by far, since the heart of the story is about the family, divorce, and artistic creation. The climactic showcase of Sammy Fabelman's class film focuses on important characters in the film and how their relationship to Sammy changes. In the Fabelmans case, I don't really even think it's an abuse of the trope. I'm a sucker for movies about movies. I love the 1920s old Hollywood setting, and I love La La Land's opening ode to the inspiration of Los Angeles. As someone who's tried to make a film and act, see my How We Failed to Make a Movie video, I really enjoyed and related to the scenes in Babylon where everything goes wrong on set. And equally, I felt the magic when they get the shot just right. Movies about movies are fun, and as the Fabelmans shows, they don't have to fall into cliche. Thanks so much for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments. This video isn't sponsored, but I'd like to give a shout out to the British Film Institute. The BFI is an amazing organization that helps sponsor film in Britain. The BFI helped finance the incredible film After Sun. BFI South Bank in London also prints new and classic films on the big screen. Right now they're featuring Akira Kurosawa's films from the new Sight and Sound Top 100 list, and over at BFI IMAX, they're beginning their Christopher Nolan series in the lead up to his new film, Oppenheimer. And if you become a member, you get 2 free tickets, plus £2 off for each future ticket. And if you're under 25, you're eligible for £3 tickets. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time.